Welcome back. It's Catherine with SafeTechie.com, and we are on to step 3 in understanding your home internet and network. So let's discuss the internet in your home. So the internet is composed in your home of 4 main parts. So you have the internet, which for this case I would consider anything outside of your home that's providing you information, and that's going to come into your home through an internet service provider. So that would be like Cox or Comcast through a cable company, or maybe it's DSL, but there's some company you're paying that gives you internet every month. And the internet signal from them, usually it comes in the form of a cable cord. It would plug into a box called a modem, and then the modem plugs into a box called the router. So the modem is simply what takes the signal from the internet service provider and allows your home and devices to use that internet. And then the router is the wireless network that actually gets created. So when you have a Wi-Fi password in a wireless home network, you're using a router to do that. And then next you have all of your different devices. And so all of your smartphones and tablets and gaming consoles are all connected to the router, which goes to the modem, which gives you the internet. And let's see this in action. So it looks like this. So you have the internet, again, that's outside of your home. You're paying a company called an internet service provider to bring in a cord that plugs into your home and goes to a box called the modem. And then your modem has a cable that plugs into the router. Now, why is this important? I'm explaining this to you because this router right here is the pinnacle of home safety when it comes to the internet. And so when you have a home, you can individually protect and block and filter each one of the devices in your home, which maybe 10 years ago wasn't that difficult, but nowadays, if you counted every single device that was connected to the internet, and you have smartphones and TVs, smart TVs, and gaming consoles and Rokus, and so forth, you would have several devices. And it's hard to individually manage every single one of those devices. And so what you do is you manage the router. And this is exactly what Clean Router is. Clean Router is a router that replaces or connects to your current router. And then all of the different devices in your home connect to the router through a Wi-Fi password. So it's similar to what you probably have now. You have a network and you connect to it with a Wi-Fi password. But with a system like this, when you go through the router, any device that's in your home and connects to the router gets blocked and filtered. This is important because it makes it super simple to monitor the activity in your home. You don't have to go to each individual device or have a software on every device. You just go to your router and you see what type of activity is taking place in my home. Now, why does this matter? So in your home, when you have the internet coming in and going to this router, any of the devices that are connected to that router can be blocked or filtered through the actual router. So this is exactly what Clean Router does. Instead of having to find every single one of the devices in your home and individually manage them, you can just connect to a clean router and you can block it at the source. You can block inappropriate content, you can filter content, and you can monitor content all through the Clean Router. Now, what this leaves is the items that leave your home. So if you have the items in your home, you use a Clean Router. Now all you have to do is determine how you're going to protect the items that leave your home, such as tablets and smartphones and laptops. And that's what we're going to discuss in these videos. We're going to set up your Clean Router so that your home is protected, and then we're going to individually set up the devices that are leaving your home. So when protecting your family, there are 3 things to consider. First, protect your home. So you might not necessarily be able to constantly protect your children outside of the home. You don't know what they're always doing at their friend's house, but you can take the steps to actively protect your home and the devices that are inside. And that's what we'll do in the next video with Clean Router. Next, you can safeguard the devices. So you can take the devices that leave your home and individually safeguard those. And we'll discuss those as well after we set up your Clean Router. And then lastly, you can prepare your kids. So discuss with them the steps that we previously went over. Protect your home, safeguard your devices, and prepare your kids for the decisions they need to make with the internet in the real world. So with all of these different devices and the router and the modem and the internet service provider, it can get a little bit overwhelming. And so there's another document called the Home Network and Internet Safety document. And you can download this on the internet safety webpage that has the videos and the PDFs. And it will look like this. And what it is, it just allows you to keep track of all the different devices and modem, router, printer, things like that. And so it's all in one place for you to put down the passwords and the Wi-Fi passwords and the network. So as we go through the setup in these next couple of videos of Clean Router and of your individual devices, feel free to use this as you want to keep track of the different notes and solutions that you're using. So again, this modem would be what your internet service provider has the cable cord plugging into. You might want to write some notes on that. Your router would be the Clean Router that we're going to set up in these next videos. A lot of times printers are wireless now, and so you could write some notes on your printer if you wanted to. And then these are the devices in your home that you're actually monitoring. So if you have iPhones and tablets that are leaving the home, you can make some notes of what device are you actually monitoring, what solution are you using, which we'll discuss as we go over, and then the login information for those devices. So again, use this as you want. It's just a place to have all the information in one location. So let's continue taking action of protecting your family online. You understand the risks of the internet, you're beginning that conversation, you're protecting your family's internet access, and we're going to teach you how to maintain open communication. So check out the next video to protect your family router, letting you be one step closer to safer technologies, smarter kids, and stronger families.